during the 2 years and 8 months that my daughter was in foster care from age 5 to 8, basically I complained to DCYF employees that my daughter was being abused in the foster home, that she was being bullied by another little girl who lived there. And everybody ignored me. She came to the visits with multiple major injuries, huge scabs sometimes. She was dropped on the floor, and other injuries. And I reported all of these injuries like I was supposed to. And they never moved the girls. They never separated them, even though I complained about it many times. And in July 2022 is when she fell and hit her head in that room that she shared with the other child that was bullying her. And she had a seizure for 10 minutes, and she was diagnosed with epilepsy after that. They found a lesion on the back of her brain after doing an MRI. And that's the reason why they held a termination trial, because they wanted to pretend like that was the reason why they were sending her home, when really it was because she hit her head. They'd never planned on giving her back to me. They just, because she hit her head, they got scared because they didn't want to get sued. And because I had complained so many times, and I even filed complaints with King County and everything, and nobody would listen to me. And so finally they decide to do a termination trial because of that injury. If she would have never hit her head, I probably would have lost her for good, because they did not care to send her home at all. Even though I had my son with me who was 19 and a baby, a 9-month-old baby in my home, they still did not care. They were not going to give me my 8-year-old daughter. And she wanted to come home, and basically it didn't matter. I moved all the way from one city to another just to accommodate her being in a foster home way out in Snoqualmie. I'm not from Issaquah. No, I can't afford this area at all. I would never have moved out here if it wasn't for the location of her foster home, to try to be convenient for them. And, now I'm out here, and it's I'm not from here, but I can't afford this rent either. It's not like what I'm used to, but I did it for the sake of being closer to the foster home that my daughter was in. And when she came home in November 2022, basically I had a 2-year trial return home, and it was never ending. Okay. They consistently came to the school, harassing my daughter all the time. And I paid her to not talk to them, $20 each time.